Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome back to another week.
We we are back now, and last time we have some issue.
Sorry, my bad. Also, it's not only my bad, but mostly my bad.
Yeah.
I gonna be honest. I overslept.
Yeah.
And also, the computer needed a reinstallation, if that's correct term. Yeah,
correct. Yeah.
So just before this episode now, we're 20 minutes late, but we had to install everything again. The audio card or audio
We can say
box.
like this: my computer have not worked as it does.
As it usually does.
Yes, exactly. That's what they're gonna say.
Yeah. That's what I forgot.
That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah, another way.
That's what I say it.
Today we're gonna talk it in 2 hours today.
Yes.
Because we're gonna take a cap the 1 hour that we lost. What the last week.
Yeah.
Yep. So today we're gonna talk about that we're gonna do, and the last week we're gonna talk about power ponies.
Power ponies.
Yeah.
Last week we had Flight to the Finish.
Yeah.
Or no, two weeks ago.
Yeah, it's like 2 weeks ago.
Last episode we had Flight to the Finish.
Yeah. And this episode, Power Pony, is from season 4. This episode number 6. And overall episode is, I can't say that.
71.
Yeah, 71. And writer by is Megan McCarthy, Charlotte Fulton, and Bessie McQueen.
Yes. Storyboard is by Mike West and Steve Garcia. And the featured characters that isn't always in the series is Maniac. A little play on words there, mane, like in a horse mane. It's pretty funny. Maniac. No. Never mind. Moving on.
Yeah.
We have an advertisement here. We want to go scroll down to the we're gonna read this first. You can go ahead.
Where are we? Summer?
No, up. When you were trying to read the Power Ponies.
Power Ponies. International's title Super Ponies on Netflix. But her son's Ben Fixit is the 66th episode of the 4th season of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. And the 71st episode overall. In this episode, Spike and the main 6 are succeed in a comic book world and must defeat a medical super evil in order to escape.
Yes. And down to the summary here about the clip.
Yeah, last night reading, late
night reading. Yes.
Twilight Sparker is asleep in the bed when she's stirred awake by a lamp which on. She sees Spike reading a comic book and tells him to go to sleep. But Spike asks for 2 more minutes. He pretends to talk a lesson about the Power Pony, the sidekick, Humdrum, and the evil maniac. Twilight sympathizes with Spike's investment in a book, but states they will need to be well rested to help fix up Princess Celestia and Princess Luna old castle in the morning. Spike releases and goes to bed. But when Twilight sees him fumbling in the dark for his comic, Twilight allows him 2 more minutes to read. Diving into a comic.
The next morning, Twilight and her friends take part in refurbishing Celestia and Luna's old castle. Spike wishes to pitch in, but the ponies politely decline. Twilight tells him to find someplace quiet to read his comic, and Spike shuffles off, feeling useless. Spike goes to Celestia and Luna's reading room to read, sympathizing with the bumbling humdrum. When he suddenly reaches the end of the comic, he finds a footnote in a small, hard-to-read text. As Twilight and the others take a break from cleaning and come looking for Spike, he uses a magnifying glass to read the footnote.
You can return to the place you start when the main Asiac is defeated. Take a closer look to join the adventure in this book.
This causes a magic spell in the comic book to come to life, and Spike is sucked inside its pages. Twilight and her friends, in her attempt to save him, get dragged inside as well, except Pinky, who just jumps in after them.
Welcome to the Metropolis. Spike now is superhero actor. Rian's collisions on the roof of a building in a metropolis. Behind him he sees this pony friend in superhero attire as well as recognition them as the heroes in the comic, the Power Ponies. Suddenly there is an explosion at the museum across the street, and the maniac emerges from the smoke, laughing managing and holding an oar surging with electricity. When Applejack and Rainbow Dash wonder what's going on, Spike explained that they were transported in his comic book and the only way out to defeat the maniac. The maniac attacked the pony with a bristle cart and a mailbox. As Pink Bike dodged the mailbox, she demonstrated the super speed of her power pony, Persona Second.
Applejack tries to wrangle the maniac with her lasso, but it works against her, and she pins herself to a lamppost. Twilight's attempts at using the masked Matterhorn's power fizzle. Rainbow uses Sap's power to create a tornado instead of lightning. Rarity's powers as Radiance prove less than helpful, and Fluttershy's anger-based powers as Saddle Rager don't manifest because she's not angry. After watching in amusement, the maniac takes her leave, but not before addressing Spike by his designated role as Humdrum. After Spike explains that the lasso Mistress Marvelous uses is physically connected to her, Applejack reins in the tornado with Mistress Marvelous powers. And Spike once again explains to his friends that the only way out of the comic book is to stop the maniac from using her doomsday device. While Rainbow Dash is excited about having superpowers, Spike is less than thrilled about being the powerless Humdrum. Twilight encourages Spike by saying he's not really Humdrum, but he's still in low spirits.
Time to power ponies up. Time to power pony up.
Yeah.
Spike leads the power pony to the main Ajax her headquarters. Sorry.
No.
Her shampoo factory. Before Twilight can come up with a plan, Rainbow Dash gives away her and her friend's fortune by zapping the building with lightning. As Spike stays back, the maniac hand ponies emerge from the factory and attack. Despite Fluttershy in belly to get angry, the power pony students are wearing the hands ponies.
Yeah.
When the maniac herself appears, she immobilizes the power pony with her hairspray. ray of doom.
Oh my god.
She leaves Humdrum behind, considering it's pointless to use her spray on him. Spike wishes helpless as the maniac and her hellish pony take the power pony prisoner. The psyche saved the day.
Spike sneaks into the factory through an air duct, all the while calling himself useless, and finds his friends still immobilized and inside a big cage. Each time the effect of the spray wears off, one of the hench ponies sprays them again. The maniac uses the electro orb to power her hairdryer-shaped cannon and tells the power ponies her plan to use it on them and the citizens of Metropolis and cause their manes to grow wildly, just as hers. When Fluttershy reminds her of Humdrum, the maniac once again dismisses the little guy as useless. The power ponies disagree, with Twilight noting that in their world he always comes through. Should I take the other part too?
Don't you dare make Fluttershy angry.
Should I read the other part too?
Yeah, do that.
Yeah. Encouraged by his friends' words of praise, Spike springs into action as the maniac monologues to the ponies in true villain fashion. Spike ensnares some of the hench ponies in a large tarp and immobilizes more with the maniac's hairspray, allowing the power ponies to break free. The ponies fight off the rest of the hench ponies as the maniac powers up her cannon to shoot Fluttershy, who isn't trying to use her powers. When her firefly gets in her line of fire and she swats it away, Fluttershy loses her temper, and the powers of Saddle Rager finally manifests, turning her into a large muscular monster.
The maniac fires her weapon at Sally Ray, but it becomes back at her as Sally Ray smashes the weapon to the page. The effect of the weapon interrupts the maniac in her own mane like a straitjacket. Spike declares the power pony victory, but doesn't finish his narrative before the comic transport him and the ponies away. Epilogic.
Okay, epilogue, yeah. Spike and the others are transported out of the comic and back into Celestia and Luna's old reading room, return to normal. As the ponies shake off the excitement of their latest adventure, Pinkie Pie offers the group cupcakes, which she picked up from the Metropolis bakery a half-second before their return home, because she was feeling second, fastest of the power ponies. Yeah. Twilight commends Spike for his heroism, and Spike learns that he doesn't need superpowers to be a super friend. When Twilight asks where Spike got the comic book, he says he got it in a store in Camelot that sold enchanted comic books, not realizing that the comics were magically enchanted as opposed to telling enchanting stories. The ponies and Spike leaves the room, and the comic book suddenly vanishes in a flash of white light.
Metropolis.
Me? Oh, yeah. The events of the comic book take place in the city of Metropolis, which the maniac seeks to destroy with her doomsday device. It is a large urban setting with many skyscrapers. An airship of the same design as that used by some of the Apple family flies overhead. The main cast picks up the story on top of a building opposite the Metropolis Museum, which houses the electro orb and the maniac has just broken into. After she escapes, the power ponies head to the maniac's top secret headquarters, of which Spike apparently knows the location. It is a shampoo factory with an animated neon sign outside, which housed a hair care product company before the maniac's accident. The city also contains a bakery 65 blocks away from the factory. Other features seen on the street are a mailbox and a pretzel stand. So that was
Superhero Team.
That was the what's it called? The
story
summary of the episode.
Yeah, and we can reveal a little bit of Superhero Team here.
Yes. Yes.
This is the show's second superhero team episode follow The Mysterious Marine Do Well in Season 2. The references include the maniac origin involving falling in a void of shaman lightning is similar and likely of reference to that of the Joker in the 1988 graphic novel Batman, The Killing Joke,
Yeah.
which was incorporated into the 1989 film Batman. The main Iac original also involved being electrocuted by a down power line. It is similar to Two-Face in Batman animation series. Maniac used her mane as a weapon, the same way as Medusa from a Fantastic Four comic, Wiggle Woman from the Captain Underpants book series, and Sedusa from the Powerpuff Girls series and other show Lauren Faust worked on, created by her husband Craig McRagan, and the way she walks resembled that of Dr. Octopus from the Spider-Man comic.
That's a lot of references there.
Yeah,
in just one villain.
Yeah, it is. The comic book sitting in the name Metropolis, a clear play on the city of Metropolis in the Superman comic.
That was what I gonna say before you started reading this. That Metropolis is play on words on Metropolis from Superman.
Yeah, when spies see the main six in their costume, it said, "Holy new Persian ponies." It was a running gag used by Robin in the 1960s live-action Batman series. Each of the power pony had based on the hero from Marvel comic or DC comic. Spike Humdrum costume has a color schema similar to that of Robin's.
From Batman.
Yeah. From Batman, yeah. Zelda Ray Fluttershy Anger Transformer ability is similar to that of the Incredible Hulk. Philly Second Pinkie Pie superpower and costume are similar to that of the Flash.
Yeah.
Metro Mayor Williams Applejack wield a lasso similar to that of Wonder Woman and gauges similar to those of Batman. Zap's Rainbow Dash power are based on the Thor and Storm
And
Thunder.
Thor is from
Thor is from the Marvel.
Yeah, and Storm is from X-Men, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Radicans has creating power similar to those of Green Lantern. Also, the color of her construct is the same as that of their Sapphire, other group from the Green Lantern stories. Making Matter Horn, Twilight Sparker, has power loosely based on the case of Cyclops of the X-Men, according to Jim Miller, though they are more rare in effect. Spike ends their victory by saying, "Once again the day is saved," which the narrator ends each episode within the Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, as I can remember, after each episode he says, "And once again the day is saved by the Powerpuff Girls."
Yeah. And the voice actor in the Powerpuff Girls is... Can you have her name? You must need...
Yeah.
Know her name? Yeah.
But she doesn't he? She has two of them.
Nope, just one.
Yeah, it's Bubbles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's Tara Strong.
Yeah. Good. The title of the episode, as well as those of the comic and superhero team, are a slight shout out to the Power Ranger franchise.
Yeah, But speaking about...
1 second.
What?
This is all the superhero team.
Yes, this was the section that we just read. But
a little bit after this, he's gonna say now, we're gonna go to quotes.
Yes, quotes. But speaking of the Powerpuff Girls, when I grew up, I watched it a lot on the former channel Cartoon Network.
Yeah, I know that.
Before it...
I did the same.
Yeah.
You have seen Timmy Turner?
No.
Why not?
Wait. It... the
Parents and Parents?
No, wait.
No?
Then the Powerpuff Girls there was in Swedish dub.
Yeah?
Yeah. But there was one particular episode that I stuck with because of a song. I don't remember the episode name, but there was a clown who got depressed and turned everything, took away all the colors.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and then Bubbles with her crayons, she couldn't do anything either.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
She had to play some music, and so the colors started coming back.
Yeah.
And once I heard that song in Swedish, when after about a year or so, I was wondering how that song would sound in English.
Yeah,
and then I found out the English voice actors, and then I started seeing some episodes in English, and they're a lot better, I must say that. Much better.
Here come my question.
Yeah.
Why did it took you so long to be a brownie?
Because I didn't know. I just noted the names of the voice actors. I didn't go into some seeing some of their other.
Yeah. But you have seen Powerpuff Girls?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Turok did that?
Yeah.
I have said Timmy Turner, the Parents and Parents.
Yeah.
I have said you have said Batman, the tech one.
Yeah.
Yeah, she would there too.
Yes.
And she played the clown girl, the Joker girl. No?
Yeah.
So Tara Strong had done many things.
Yeah.
And you not knew that.
No, the only way the only way I noticed that she was in Powerpuff Girls
was to me.
Yes, because of when I became a brony, I got a lot interested in who the voice actors were, and like Daniel Ingram, for example.
Yeah.
Who made the music and who wrote the episodes and stuff like that. So I got a lot interested in the contents of the entire show.
Yeah, that's true.
And it was not after I became a brony, I started watching some YouTube clips, thanks to you. Some voice actor panels.
Funny is, before that, you start to be a brony and all that. You have heard many songs in my car.
Yeah.
And all of the music was brownie music.
Yeah.
And you didn't know that?
It was about 2 years before I became a brony. 1 or 2 years before.
2 years.
You have played brony music in the car a lot.
Yep.
And I just thought, there are some remixes and stuff like that.
Yep.
Pretty good music, and I didn't dwell much more on that. And once I became a brony, you had forgotten a song that you haven't played in a while.
Yeah.
And when you found it, you played it again. I said, wait a minute, this is the song you played 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah? You didn't know it was a brony song? No. I just thought it was a normal remix. I didn't know it was a brony song. I was like, oh my god, this is so amazing. Oh.
Yeah.
Everything like that.
I can say like this, I have been brony now for 4 years.
2011, right?
Yeah.
Or 2010?
Longer.
2010.
Ja. 2010. I even såg a little bit of G3. Even. But it was not so good like this is.
Oh.
So, yeah, I've been brownie for a while, but another history.
And we're not gonna
Gonna go
tread
in there.
into the newborn cuties.
No.
That's forbidden.
Yeah, that's
Forbidden.
forbidden.
Not even a party?
Nope.
Nope.
No, no.
No, get out of here.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Another way, we go to quotes.
Yes, quotes.
For more quotes, seated
No,
this doesn't mess up.
sorry.
Pinkie Pie, Pony Power.
Oh my god,
Spy.
yeah, you can take that.
By Holy New Person, Ponies.
Oh my god. The Maniac. I'm gonna just read this first so I can get the proper emotion in the quote here. Power ponies. How kind of you to join us.
Huh? Like, Fluttershy, you're sadly richer. Lose your temper, and you will turn into a hug super strong monster.
Oh gosh, that
Fluttershy.
wouldn't be very polite. Fluttershy.
Rainbow Dash. I was already awesome, and now we are all got superpower.
Twilight Sparkler. Yeah, Twilight Sparkler. Alright, Power Ponies, here's the plan. Rarity, you, me, and...
Rainbow Dash, come out. Come out, man, idiot. We're a power pony are coming in. Thundercloud.
Okay, I'm just gonna wait. We're just gonna stop here. That this just turned into a You're. I'm sorry, I'm laughing so hard about. He just read the commas that that indicates what sound is supposed to be made.
Yeah.
And it's like we're translating for the blind, but this is a podcast, so they can't read. Wait.
No, exactly.
I don't know.
So I just Thundercloud.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Twilight Sparkle.
Yeah, Twilight.
So much for element of surprise.
Where are we? Where are we? Oh, okay. There's your
this is a
Applejack
and Pinkie Pie.
Yeah.
Starting with Applejack.
Yeah.
Time to power pony up.
Oh, nice. Catch praise.
Oh my god.
Pinkie Pie. Take your. Oh, take your it. Take your it. Take your it. Take your it.
Oh my god. Fluttershy. Are you kidding me? I mean, I know you're evil and everything, but you hurt a teensy little harmless firefly? Really? Well, you're just a great big meanie. There, I said it. What makes you think you're so special? Like the rules of common courtesy don't apply to you. Why don't you pick us up on your own size?
Cupcakes?
How did you...
We had a good half second before we got sucked back out of the comic, and the Metropolis bakery was only 65 blocks away.
Yeah, that seems legit.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna ask you a little quickie thing here before we continue. If you can turn off your Wi-Fi and connect to my phone instead, because I have gotten some internal information that it's a little lagging on the transmission here.
Yeah.
So it might help if you connect to my phone instead of your Wi-Fi.
Why?
Because it's a little lagging. I think it's something I don't know. We can try to do everything we can to.
Yeah. We fix it. Okay.
Get some more connection up in here.
Yeah. We fix it.
Yeah.
I need Wi-Fi too.
Now you're connected to me. Good.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yeah.
Yep, I am.
That is good, yeah.
Yeah, that's good, yeah. that's grosser. Yeah.
A little too far?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a little bit too far, yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
But
anyway.
yeah, that was the Power Ponies.
Yeah, and we are sorry that we broke it at some time, but we have really funny to read that.
Yes, that was amazing.
I think I jumped to my own again.
Wow. Why did they do that?
I don't know. I think because I have the two of them, you know?
Yeah, but you couldn't just, I don't know.
But I'm gonna go into your Wi-Fi and we will see. I mean, your Wi-Fi now?
Good.
And I will stay there.
Good.
Yeah, sorry that we were laughing so much, but it was very funny to read that.
How much battery do you have on your phone?
I have 86%. I need to be 20% cooler.
How can you have 106% battery? I'm just asking.
I just don't know what's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're gonna take a short break here because we need to get some more coffee.
Nope.
Yeah, I need to get some more coffee.
But it's cold.
Yeah, I gotta get more coffee.
Can you take my cup up?
I can take a cup up.
Yeah. Another way, before we don't need to take a break. I can wait here and talk.
You can wait there.
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
You maybe we can take another episode because this is a 2-hour podcast.
Yeah. This,
so
we're gonna take another episode. We're gonna take episode.
Let's see here.
Episode.
Oh my God! What's happening now? No.
7.
Wait a
We
minute.
will take episode 7.
Hold
it's
on.
season 4.
I mean, I did it wrong here. Gotta go into the link again.
And before we are doing that, I would take a little break. We will not take a break.
No.
I'm sorry for
I'm
that.
just gonna see here for a minute.
I have some friends some listen to us out there. I hope so. One of them I know he listen. Another 2 I don't know. One of them is dancing. I prefer.
Yes.
If I remember right, I mean. It's our friend from Varin. Skövde. We call it. Say.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Let's see here.
Men either way, we are talking about the episode Power Ponies.
Yeah.
When I saw it first time, I think it was a little bit funny. Because I recognize what they have taken the whole thing about from. So I saw it was from the Spider-Man and Batman and Adventure. No, Marvel, I mean.
Yes.
I saw that because Fluttershy got to be the Hulk. How I couldn't see that? Because the green shirt she wear on. Rainbow Dash, I know she was more some Storm in the X-Men because she was lightning and storm. Yeah, you can hear in the name, Storm. Come on!
Rainbow Dash, yeah.
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 Come on. Storm.
Yeah.
Who can not see that?
I have no idea. But I'm just gonna go up. I put a link on your chat there for episode 7.
Yeah, I start to read episode. I think I will go to start to read that.
Episode 7. But I'll be right back.
We take a little break here instead.
Okay.
We do that because I think you will hear the song. I don't know what this for song because my friend gonna surprise me. But I have 2 big surprise for him on Friday.
And maybe
I
don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But here we're gonna have a break with the song by Archie and Silverhound.
Ooh.
It's... Can you guess what song it is?
Nope.
Every pony has one. I can say that.
Tail?
No.
Mane?
Each pony has 4 of them.
Oh, hooves!
And what's on the hooves?
Shoes?
What kind of shoes?
Metal shoes?
Another name for it?
Horseshoes?
Exactly! Here it comes.
And we are back. We are back. And we're gonna talk about the episode 7. They will say the episode of Bats. If you remember that, Bats. If you want to hear the song, Bats song, you can go on YouTube and search there. MLP Bats. So do you want to find the song? This is from season 4. And the episode number of all the episode is 72. This come out December 28 in 2013. I don't remember. I think I can see the number 13. Yeah, I think so. I think this so you say it. Bath. Also the same writer. No, written by Mary Wisher, William, and keyboarder Young, and Carrie Tong. Song Bats. Bats is the 70th episode of the 4th season of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. It's Magis. My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, and the 72nd episode overall. When vampire fruit bats take over sweet apple acres and apple bucking day. On apple bucking day, Applejack and Fluttershy are at odds reading how to deal with them. But disaster strike when Fluttershy turns into a vampire bat pony after one of Twilight's spell backfire. The title could be a pun on the common saying rats, which is said when something wrong or unfortunate happens. And the band. On April 1, 2013, Megan McCartney wrote as part of an April Fool's Day joke that the 11th episode of the 4th season will be titled Bats. And that is just like the musical Cats. But when you know bats and ponies, but mostly bats. The episode permission was originally pictured to be a musical episode by Amy Catching Rogers, and its script was looking in October 2012. The original opening credits of the episode included Megan McCartney as the episode writer instead of Mary Wisher Williams. This was corrected in returns. Summary: Applejack Bucking Day. Applejack awaits the sunrise atop a hill at Sweet Apple Acres as Rooster Crow's apple crows. Applejack declares is officially Apple Bucking Day. He roots past a few of the apple trees, backs on and wishes the apple fall, only to find them rot and mushy. Applejack looks up and sees the colony of bats flying overhead. "They are back!" say Applejack. Applejack summons her friends for a sweet apple acre called Red, and tell them that vampire fruit bats are swarming the orchard. She demands to keep the fruit-sucking bats away from her prized blue ribbon apple, a much larger apple that she planned to enter into a convention in Appaloosa. Fluttershy proposed asking the bats nicely to stay away from the apple, but Applejack is skeptic.
When Fluttershy tries talking with the vampire fruit bats, they spit apple seeds at her. Fluttershy admits that she is unsure of the bat's answer because she has never communicated with vampire bats before. Applejack is unwilling to let the vampire bats claim any more apples, calling them nothing but a bunch of monsters.
They will cross the line. It's time that we attack, Applejack in the song Bats.
Stop the bats. The rest of Applejack's friends, except Fluttershy, agree to round up the vampire fruit bats. When Fluttershy suggests letting the bats have part of the orchard, Applejack briefly snaps. Fluttershy elaborates that a sanctuary for the bats would give them their own apples to enjoy, and that the seeds they spit out would grow into more productive trees. Applejack is still very hesitant about the idea, as she recalls Granny Smith's stories of the last vampire fruit bat infestation. Thinking for a moment, Twilight formulates an idea to stop the bats from eating apples.
The friends regroup and at the Golden Oak Library they will see Twilight's home. And Twilight says she found a spell that will stop the bats from eating apples. But they recruit the use of Fluttershy's stare. Well, Fluttershy is recreation to use it. Her friends confer her on once she realizes what a stack. Back as Sweet Applejack, the main six runs up the vampire fruit bats onto a single apple tree, where Flutter stared them in submission. When Twilight used her spell on the bat, they returned to eat apple afterward, with their mission applications. Applejack thanks her friend for their help as they go to sweep up the root apple across. Fluttershy look over at an apple.
An orchard stakeout.
The next day, Applejack is back on the hill for take 2 on Apple Bucking Day. A rooster crows and she sets off to buck apple tree. However, she finds that the apples are too rotten, struck dry of their juice.
Applejack rounds up her friends again, with Twilight surprised that the spell didn't work. The friends track down the vampire fruit bats and find that they're still not eating apples. The spell seems to be still working. Twilight asks Fluttershy if any other creature could have done this, but Fluttershy doesn't have an answer. Twilight thus proposes a stakeout to catch the true culprit in the act. That evening, the 7 friends walk through the orchard, with Fluttershy remarking of hunger and looking ravenously at the apples. When the ponies split up, they see a figure lurking in the shadows. Applejack signals the others to her location, and to their complete shock, they discover who's been eating the apples. Fluttershy, who's been turned into a vampire pony.
Enter Flutterbird. The pony tries to talk with the transformer Fluttershy or Flutterbird, as Reggie calls her, but she only hisses at them in response. When they try to make sense of how this happened, Twilight realizes that when she cast her spell on the vampire fruit bats, is transformed their desire to be vampire fruit bats into Fluttershy through her stare. When Flutterbat flies off, Twilight and her friend give chase, but she easily eludes them due to her hesitate bat-like sense. Pinkie Pie make a comment about Fluttershy's stare, and Twilight come up with an idea. Applejack scarifies her against Blue Ribbon Apple to lure Flutterbat into a trap. When she swoops down to eat the apple, Twilight and her friends surround her with mirrors, charging her to use the star on herself and enter the trance. Twilight casts her spell again and Fluttershy returns to normal. Epilogue.
In the end, Applejack decides to take Fluttershy's advice and sections off a part of the orchard for the vampire fruit bats. She apologizes to Fluttershy for not listening earlier, and Rainbow Dash expresses her excitement for the upcoming cider season. Later, in Fluttershy's cottage, Applejack and Fluttershy close off their latest journal entry with Spike's help. Applejack gives Fluttershy an apple as a peace offering, but before she can respond, Pinkie Pie pounces on the apple, pretending to be a fruit-eating vampire pony. As the friends share a laugh, the screen zooms in on Fluttershy's mouth and reveals a tiny fang.
What?
And then we move on to quotes now.
Yeah. Applejack.
Attention! This is a Sweet Apple Acres Code Red. I need all hoofs and claws on deck.
Applejack again.
Applejack and Fluttershy. Well, what'd he say?
Yes.
Huh?
But it could then be a no.
Oh.
Pinkie Pie. To the turn of winter wrap up. Fruit bat round up, fruit bat round up.
Fruit bat round
No,
up, fruit bat round up.
Rainbow Dash. I think... Excuse me for my voice is not the best it can be. Thanks of the cider. Once a pony, please. Ring of the cider.
And Applejack again.
Yeah.
Apple Bucking Day. Take 2.
Rarity. That's not Fluttershy.
That's
Flutterbat. Ready? Fluttershy, Sweetness, please come down and do stop being a vampire bat.
Fluttershy.
But what happened to me?
You turn into a vampire pony.
I tried to eat ponies,
Of course not.
so I wasn't a vampire.
Yeah.
Yes, I was. Or yes, I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
But I didn't try and eat ponies.
Yes.
I did.
No.
I am confused.
Me too. And I was there. Rarity was in the end there.
Nope.
Yes.
Oh,
It was.
me too. And I
Yeah.
was there.
I
know what you really right.
That's what I just said.
I know that, but I'm sorry.
You got a little confused.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's
I was
okay.
just like Fluttershy there.
Yeah, it's okay. It's some good coffee.
Yeah, there was.
Got
Yeah,
a little shudder there.
yeah. And we will talk a little bit about this episode.
Yes.
And after that, we will take a story. Or maybe 2 stories today.
Not 2 stories, but maybe 2 chapters.
Yeah,
Not to be picky, but yeah.
yeah. You know what I mean, though.
Yeah. So this was the episode Bats.
Yeah. Well, if you don't remember the bats, you can go over to MLP. Right? Call it on English. I don't remember that episode. And go to season 4 and episode 7, and you will see it there.
Yes.
If you don't remember how this episode is.
The link we have down in the description is
Yeah.
for the Power Ponies episode.
Yeah.
But if you scroll down, as I think you just said, scroll down to the bottom of the page.
Yeah.
You can click some links there from all the seasons, and the episode links to this page are at the bottom.
Yeah.
And we currently read season 4, episode 7, Bats.
Yeah. Exactly. If you don't remember, we can tell like this vampire, they like fruit bats, so we call it in the episode. They like apples. Applejack gonna has skörden. Yeah, this is the season that's the most good apples. She bucking them down and do cider of them. And of course, Rainbow Dash liked the cider.
Therefore, the quote. Yeah.
Yeah. They're from the
Think
quote.
of the cider, please. Just think of the cider.
And when she say that, she is on the ground, on her knees, and her foreleg is up in the air, and she scream out, think about the cider.
Begging.
Begging.
Yeah.
They will
praying.
do the best, not eat up the all apples, so she can get her cider.
Yeah.
When Fluttershy get to be the flooded bat, she's tried to confirm the other bats to cooperate, and Twilight shoot them with her spell, and of course the flooded bat not eat the fruit anymore, but they eat everything else. Not.
No. You're thinking about the parasprites now.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
No problem.
I'm sorry.
I gotta say that.
Yeah.
When you read this episode now,
Yeah.
I also took that reference in head, but
Yeah.
then I remembered they just stopped eating the apples.
Yeah.
And I
They just
also
stopped eating
confused
the
them with
apple, yeah.
parasprites
Yeah.
before, but
Another way.
my bad.
Yeah. Another way. Fluttershy don't remember what she did when she being the Flutterbat. So every morning she wake up in the apple acres. Man, she don't remember how she come there or what she have done there.
It's almost like the mask.
Yeah, exactly. I will not tell more about that because there was a long time ago when I saw this episode, so I don't really don't remember so much. But if you out there will look it up and see it again, go to MLP episode, go down to the season 4 and episode 7.
The website is mlp-episodes.tk.
Exactly. Or if you don't remember that, you can go on YouTube and search on
Or Google.
or Google. Yeah.
Google. Or Yahoo. But don't go to Yahoo. Google is better.
Another way,
No.
you can go there and found it. Another way.
Or if you just want to read information about the episodes, like we do, you can search for it on Google as well, or just go to MLP Wiki.
Yeah.
Something. MLP.wikia.com.
Yeah. Exactly. Or if you want to know more about the writer or the voice actors on this show, if you don't know them so good as we do, you can search on YouTube and search on voice actor panel, so you will get them, all of them. I promise you. They even give the voice of Sakura.
Sakura, yeah.
Yeah. And Spitfire Fire.
And it's quite fun to watch some of the questions people ask. And,
Yeah, it's
and their
a little bit funny.
their answers and attempts to answer the questions.
And you even can find a voice actor panel with John Delancey doesn't play Discord.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. But now we will start to read.
Yes. We have before us Twilight's Love. And last chapter was chapter 6.
Yeah.
So now we have chapter 7. Twilight's Love. Chapter 7. Twilight's Birthday. Twilight was whiling away her time reading a book. Normally she would consider this enough to take her mind off her worries, but not this time. She couldn't get her mind off of Flash. A long-distance relationship had seemed like a good idea at the beginning, but now the time they spent apart tore Twilight up inside. It was getting so the longer they spent apart, the less Twilight was able to function properly. She knew something had to be done, but her birthday was coming up. With Flash having promised to visit, she resolved to talk to Flash about it then. But what exactly could they do? Twilight wouldn't be able to bring herself to leave Ponyville and her friends, but she couldn't ask Flash to leave his home and career just for her. Hopefully they could figure something out together. Just the thought of them being together at her party was a great comfort. Twilight smiled. Pinkie Pie, of course, would be organizing the party. It was bound to cheer her up. Pinkie hadn't said anything about it, so Twilight could only assume it was going to be a surprise party. The only real surprise was going to be where she and the others would spring it on her. On the day of her birth, Twilight awoke to a beautiful morning. "Morning, Spike," she told her assistant, who was still lying in his basket. "Morning, Twi," Spike yawned. "Looks like I'm the first to wish you happy birthday." "Yes, you are," Twilight chuckled. "Thanks, Spike." "No problem," Spike smiled. "So what's on the agenda for today? You're gonna cut loose and relax?" "No such luck, I'm afraid," Twilight sighed. "I have a meeting with the mayor to discuss the next Summer Sun celebration. Can you hold down the fort until I get back?" "Like you've gotta ask," Spike smirked. "Good luck at your meeting thing." Twilight traveled to the town hall and discussed all kinds of matters regarding the upcoming Summer Sun celebration. Decorations, refreshments, entertainment, and much more. In time, she returned to her library home. She opened the door and was greeted by a shower of confetti and a cacophony of noisemakers, followed by a chorus of "Surprise!" The library was festooned with streamers and balloons, and a banner reading "Happy Birthday, Twilight" was strung across a wall. All of Twilight's friends were there. Flash, true to his word, was also in attendance. "Guys," Twilight cheered, "what a surprise!" "I told you she wouldn't suspect a thing," Pinkie boasted. "Happy B-Day, Twilight." "Many happy returns, Sugar Cube," Applejack smiled. "Hey, Twilight," Flash stepped forward. "Miss me?" "Always," Twilight hugged him. "In fact, I wanted to talk to you about something later, in private." "Okay," Flash nodded. "But now we celebrate the day of your birth, because if you hadn't been born, we'd all be a lot worse off." "Hear, hear," Rarity agreed. The party began in earnest. There was games, dancing, and Twilight-based reminiscing. "Remember the time you lost it and made every pony crazy over a doll?" Rainbow chuckled. "A doll?" Flash snorted. "Really?" "It's a long story," Twilight cringed. "Cake time!" Pinkie boomed, sparing Twilight from having to tell the embarrassing story. The cake had been made by Mr. and Mrs. Cake. At its center was an image of Twilight herself, horn raised, wings open. "Now that's a gorgeous cake," Flash chuckled. "Almost seems ashamed to eat it." But he did, as did the others. After they had finished the cake, it was time for the presents. Rarity gave Twilight a magnificent jeweled cloak. Fluttershy some jars of honey, fresh from the beehive. Applejack brought in an entire barrel of Sweet Apple Acres cider. Rainbow gave Twilight some weighted training bands for her wings. Pinkie had gotten her a flugelhorn, and Spike gave her a small purple crystal, which he himself had carved into an alicorn shape. "Thanks, every pony," Twilight smiled. "These gifts are all so great." "My turn," Flash smiled. "I don't mean to one-up any pony, but I got you 2 presents. The first is this." Flash extracted a slightly worn book from his saddlebag. Twilight inspected it. "Is this a first edition compendium of ancient equestrian spells?" Twilight gasped. It is indeed, Flash smiled. I saw it in this old bookshop in the Crystal Empire and thought of you. Oh, thank you, Flash, Twilight squealed. If you think that was good, wait till you get my next present, Flash grinned. Excuse me. It's actually from me and some pony else. It should be here any moment now. Spike suddenly belched, releasing magic flames that turned into a letter. Ah, right on schedule, Flash said cryptically. Twilight opened the letter. It's from Princess Celestia, Twilight noted. My dearest Twilight, it had recently come to my attention that I have made a glaring oversight. Now that you are a princess, you deserve your own royal guard. We are short on available guards at the moment, but one stallion was up for the task. Flash sentry. Wait, what? Surprise, birthday girl, Flash beamed. You... when? Twilight babbled. How? I contacted Celestia through Cadence and asked if I could get a transfer somewhere closer to you. Flash smiled. Next thing I know, the Princess of the Days got me set up with a cottage in Ponyville. Just around the corner from here. I'll move in this weekend. A transfer? Twilight asked. Just to be closer to me? I couldn't stand the long-distance thing anymore, Flash declared. And now, through the grace of Celestia, we can see each other every day. Some present, huh? You can say that again, Twilight leapt at Flash, hugging him tightly. The long-distance relationship was driving me crazy too. That's what I wanted to talk to you about later. How about that? Flash chuckled, returning the hug. Guess we're really on the same page. That is the best present ever, Twilight sighed. A cult friend's gotta do his best, Flash grinned. And now I got something for you, Twilight purred. She gave him a long, deep kiss. Oh, how romantic, Rarity sighed. Don't you think so, girls? Oh, yes, Fluttershy code. Boy, howdy, Applejack nodded. I guess so, Rainbow shrugged. Kinda mushy, though. Don't know what you're complaining about, Spike groaned. I'm the one who's probably going to be walking in on this all the time. Do you know what this means? Pinky asked in hushed tones. Housewarming party this weekend! The gathered ponies all chuckled as Pinky's outburst. It's going to be like this all the time, isn't it? Flash asked. More or less, Twilight shrugged. I think I'll survive, Flash smiled. As long as I have you. And you always will, Twilight beamed, moving in for another kiss. Now there was nothing... Sorry about that again. Now there was nothing to stop Twilight from her spending as much time as she liked with her beloved. That night she went to work on an overwhelmingly grateful thank you letter to Celestia for making it possible. Afterwards, she slumped on her bed, exhausted, and dreamt of Flash all night long. It had been a birthday Twilight would never forget. Possibly even the best birthday of her life. To be continued.
And there was a capital.
Chapter 7.
7 of Twilight Love. And we will even read today, we will even read a chapter
8.
Yeah, exactly. Because 7 we will read the last week. But there was some pony here, some oversleep.
We already talked about that.
Some in very usual.
We already talked about that.
Do that.
Yeah.
And he is a work pony. Like Applejack.
Yeah.
And Applejack never oversleep.
Sometimes. She was quite tired in that episode, you know.
Yeah, but that was because she never sleep.
Yeah.
Not because she's oversleep.
Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea.
But I am another way. I can was up whole night because I want to read. So I'm a little bit Twilight there.
Yeah. And speaking of Twilight, recently I have been a little bookworm myself.
Yeah.
I've been reading a...
How many stories do you read now?
I have currently... I'm gonna see just to be sure.
I thought it was 4 or 5 stories you read now.
Now I read 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, 4.
It was 5, but one was transferred to another page, which isn't working properly. So now it's just 4.
Yeah.
One who just released its 49th chapter.
Yeah. Can you guess how many stories I read?
I don't know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. But there are some pretty good fanfictions. I also have been reading some other, but they seem to update irregularly. So I've given them up because I don't have the time for them.
Another way, you have been a big bookworm.
Yeah.
Egghead.
Yeah. you can say that.
Yeah. You can say the same on to me. Another way. And just now I'm reading 5 or 6 stories. My 17 I finished yesterday, I think. There was.
Is it the regular one?
Nope.
Another one? Yeah.
Of 100 page.
Okay, a long runner.
Yeah. I can say I was very tired the day after. Because I only slept 3 hours.
Now, why would you do that?
Because it was fun to read.
I know what you mean. I can relate to that.
So I can say my dad was not so happy when I go to her work and see my little lamp in my room was on lighting, if you can say so.
Speaking of little sleep, last night, on Tuesday will be.
Yeah.
I only slept about 4 or 5 hours.
No.
Yes.
Less.
No.
When I woke you up.
Tuesday morning.
Yeah, man. When I woke you up.
Not today.
I mean for 2 days ago.
Yeah. I mean yesterday.
Only sleep 2 hours or 3 hours. No? Are you sure about that?
That was... never mind. But I was talking about yesterday.
Yeah.
When I only slept about 5 hours.
Yeah, you was very tired yesterday.
Yeah. But I managed to get some sleep because I was so early to work.
Yeah?
I got some sleep before I headed to the newspaper place.
Yeah, I know that.
So that was was nice.
Because you was with me a little while.
Yeah.
After that, I'm driving you home, and I can say he dropped on the bed very quietly.
Quickly, yeah.
Yeah. And yes, me too. I will say I drop him off, and I drive him home, and I go not to bed really fast.
No.
If I say so, I start to read a new story. And that was just on the 100 page. And but it was very small chapters. It was not so long.
Okay.
But 100 pages is very much to read over a night. And I will not do it again, I can say. Because I think, it was yesterday. I have a driving lesson on the morning. I think jump that and take the later on the day. My teacher will have the driving lesson with me. Wonder why? And of course I said that I have read all night. And she's asking me what I have read. Of course I was... I don't like to lying. I really don't do that, so don't do that. Don't lying. But just in that case, I lying. And I say that I have read a big book about trucks. We call it a heavy book.
Roughly translated, yeah.
Yeah.
The heavy book.
Yeah, very, very Swedish translate.
Yeah.
Translate.
It's almost like Google Translate.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
The heavy book.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, another way, I lie that I read that book, but I haven't, because that book is in the school, so I have to read on my computer the all night, and I was very tired. So just that day, I think I'm doing 5 or 6 or 7 cups of coffee. I normally not drink so much.
No.
I drink maybe 2 or 3 cups on day. So yes, I was tired.
Compared to me, I started to drink a little coffee at work as well, but it's only just about 1 or 2 cups every night.
Yeah, that's true.
Since I'm working nights, it's nighttime, I can drink coffee. And it's free. It's awesome.
Not for me.
No?
No, every cup will cost me 3.
3
Yeah, 3.
Swedish crowns.
Yeah, Swedish crowns. Why is it 2 exactly the same picture? I don't know.
At this time, I'm glad we don't have a video podcast.
Same here.
Yeah.
If we have a video podcast, I have never put this up.
No, I'm glad. I'm glad. But
Another way, forget it what we just said.
we're gonna take a little break again.
Yeah,
'Cause
we're gonna take a little break, and
need to
after that we will take 1 chapter or 2 chapter more. That would say what the time is.
Yes, because we're gonna go get some refreshments since this is live and all.
Yeah.
We're gonna get some water, a teeny tiny glass of water, something like that. But we'll be back in about a little less than 7 minutes.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, because here is a little play on words. You can try to guess the song, but as long as you start hearing it, if you are a regular, you will know what song it is.
Yeah.
But it has the name of the song is almost the same as the episode where Twilight. Where Rarity, thanks to Spike, finds a book who helps her with her magic and stuff like that. Enough said. Here's the song. Enjoy. Hello, everybody. We're back.
Yeah, we are back.
We're back.
We are back now.
We're back.
And now we will take another story of the Twilight Love.
Yes.
Chapter
8.
8, yeah, exactly.
Twilight's Love. Chapter 8. First Anniversary. Twilight and Flash... Sorry about that in the beginning here. Twilight and Flash's relationship continued apace. Their newfound proximity caused their love to flourish even more, as they spent as much time together as they could. Of course, Flash now being Twilight's official guards pony meant that he would accompany her on her royal duties. Having him by her side helped Twilight through any moments of anxiety over her work. They kept their relationship professional during official meetings or royal appearances. It would not do for a princess and her guard to be all lovey-dovey while attending to such matters. Once those matters were dealt with, however, they held no such compunctions, dealing out as much affection to one another as was possible. The days and weeks seemed to fly by in a haze of contentment before they knew it. Sorry about that. Contentment. Before they knew it, their relationship was nearing the 1-year mark. Twilight strolled from the library to Flash's cottage, tapping on the door. The door opened seconds later, revealing Flash's smiling face. "Hey," he beamed. "Hey," Twilight beamed right back. The two kissed lightly. "Come right in, milady," Flash offered. Flash's cottage was a modest, one-bedroom dwelling. With a smile, Twilight remembered the housewarming party Pinkie Pie had organized for Flash. It was one of her wildest, most spectacular parties ever, and Flash made sure to thank the party pony for it. Twilight and Flash entered the living room and sat down on the 2-seater sofa. "You know what it'll be a couple days from now?" Twilight asked. "Gee, I don't know," Flash scratched his head, feigning ignorance. "Monday?" "Our anniversary, you goof," Twilight playfully nudged him. "I know," Flash chuckled. "Boy, has it really been a year since our very first date? Seems like only yesterday." "I feel the same way," Twilight nuzzled. "Let's do something special, just the two of us." "My thoughts exactly," Flash smiled. "Picnic under the stars? Topped with the exchange of anniversary gifts?" "Works for me," Twilight smiled. As night fell on Monday evening, Twilight was finishing brushing her mane. She looked at herself in the mirror. She looked perfect. "Don't stay out too long," Spike told her. "We've got work to do in the morning." I didn't know I had a curfew," Twilight joked. There was a knock on the door. "That'll be Flash," Twilight smiled, using her magic to open it. Flash was carrying the picnic basket on his back. "Ready to go?" he asked. "Sure am," Twilight smiled. "Hey, Spike," Flash grinned, sharing a hoof fist bump with him. Be sure to have her back no later than 10, mister," Spike said sternly. "Yes, sir," Flash mock saluted. "Very funny, you two," Twilight rolled her eyes, as the pair sniggered. "Come on, Flash." Twilight and Flash traveled to the fields just outside Ponyville and set up their picnic. It was a warm, cloudless spring night, the countless stars in the sky, plain for all to see. "We couldn't have picked a better night for it," Flash observed. "If I didn't know better, I'd think Luna herself put together this beautiful night just for us," Twilight mused. They started to eat their picnic. Flash had, of course, made sure to pack Twilight's favorites. "So, we finally made it to the whole year together," Flash noted. The big... Sorry about that. The big 365. "Quite an achievement," Twilight agreed. "And I mean that literally. Do you know what the chances are of some pony like me, who knew nothing of romance, ending up with some pony as great as you? They're astronomical." I love it when you go into lecture mode, Flash sighed. Not done yet, Twilight held up a hoof to silence him. There's also the chances of this, the first relationship for both of us, lasting so long, despite our collective romantic inexperience. Our still being together, even with our long-distance visits and my princessly duties disrupting our time together, is nothing short of astounding. Isn't that what love's all about, though? Chances? Flash asked. I was stationed at the Crystal Empire barely a week before you came for your Princess Summit, and let's not forget the way we just happened to bump into each other when you came back from your trip. And of course, how the Crystal Ponies found those Marabic books soon after, which needed you to come and decipher them, almost as if destiny itself were conspiring to bring us together. I love it when you get poetic, Twilight nuzzled him. Now let's get to the gifts. Twilight levitated a large book out of her saddlebag. What's this? Flash asked. Sorry about that. A memory book, Twilight smiled. I made it myself. Twilight opened the book to its first page. A beam of magic projected an image of Twilight and Flash at their first date, the two sitting in a Crystal Empire diner. Twilight turned the page, and the image changed to Flash and Twilight during his first visit to Ponyville. Every page held an image from a special moment in their relationship. Wow, this is incredible, Flash gasped. How'd you manage to put this together? Just a little spell I stumbled upon in my studies, Twilight said humbly. All my best memories of our time together are in this book. Okay, my turn, Flash smiled, digging a small box out of the picnic basket. It's not nearly as impressive as a magic memory book, but I think you're gonna like it. Twilight opened the box with her magic, lifting up a necklace. It consisted of a gold frame with a blue crystal shaped like Flash's cutie mark, topped with a purple star resembling Twilight's cutie mark set into it. The symbolism was plain to see. I know it's not much, Flash sighed. Being a guard's pony doesn't exactly pay a lot. I love it, Twilight smiled, putting the necklace around her neck. And I love you. Twilight gave Flash a big kiss. Love you too, Flash beamed. The Pegasus lifted a glass of cider. A toast, he smiled. To our first year together. And hopefully many more to come, Twilight added, raising her own glass. They clinked their glasses together. Cheers, they chorused. After downing their cider, the two lay on their backs, side by side, and gazed up at the stars together. Sighing blissfully, they snuggled closer together, wondering what their next year together would bring. To be continued.
And that was episode 8.
Yes, of Twilight's Love.
Exactly.
So, that concludes this week's storytelling.
Yeah.
And such. So, speaking of telling, this weekend, as we said, we're going to have a party.
Yeah. And we will do some special on the party. Yeah. But I don't gonna say that.
It's gonna be a surprise.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so awesome.
And I can also say, I can truly say that two of our friends that will come to us, to us, yeah. I have two big surprise for my friend here. There is a B-day, birthday, and the other two, I have a big surprise for them too. Maybe, or not. I'm just joking. They already know what we're gonna do, but I have not tell my friend what we're gonna do. And I have not tell him what the surprise is. But he get them on Friday.
Oh my god, yeah. But, can I borrow the charger there for a while?
Of course you can.
I need to charge my phone so I can
Yeah.
keep up to date here. But, yeah.
Yeah, another way, we're gonna have a party here on Friday.
Yes.
And financially, our friend Anthony can come.
Hopefully.
He couldn't come.
Oh, he couldn't come. Okay.
No.
Unfortunately.
And of course we are sad for that. And we hope that he will come next time.
Yes.
Hopefully. When me and my friend from Skövde or Värdung we have some party. I hope so.
Hopefully.
And there will be a really big party.
Yes.
Yeah. For hopefully. But the other way, my friend here, we're gonna celebrate on Friday. There we come now. Day before that, I'm riding up for my truck card. So hopefully I finish that.
Yes. And
I have two things to celebrate.
And then I think you're gonna play that special song if you finish the license from Galenskaparna and Aftershave.
Yes.
Yes, I think so.
No, not really.
No?
Not before I have driving up and I have take my work license.
No.
License.
Exactly.
After that, I will drive, play it in my truck. Then, fortunately, it's not 24.
Meters.
No. They're only 18s. Another way, this doesn't matter.
No. A truck is a truck.
Yeah. Truck is
Anyway.
a truck. On the road again.
Exactly. Country roads.
Yeah.
Something like that. But as we talked about earlier, the Power Ponies episode and Bats episode.
Yeah.
What is your take on Power Ponies episode?
I like it very much. This very contrast when Fluttershy got to be the Hulk.
Yeah.
Because she's other way so quiet and she's also backwards. Not backward, but you know what you mean. She's always calm and all that. And when she got to be the Hulk, she's so angry. And she's so hard and mean. But there's another episode when she got mean too. But we have not reading say that episode yet.
No. I don't think so.
No.
Which season was that in? Is this in season 4?
No, this season 3 or season 2.
Okay. So then we possibly won't be having that episode in
No.
this.
No. In other words, she's me some...
I don't know what you meant there.
Yeah, she's... she means some whole...
Alright, the Minotaur.
Yeah, Minotaur.
Yeah.
Up on stage and teach how you gonna be more stronger that you can see
Assertive.
assertive, yeah.
Assertive.
And Fluttershy is taking that little too much.
What was his name again? Was it Iron Will?
Iron Will, yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly, and he have 2 ghosts to his assistants.
Exactly.
Another way, Fluttershy take this a little bit too far.
Too seriously.
Yeah, too serious and too far.
Exactly.
Because she make even Pinkie Pie cry.
Yes, she takes her training a little too far, considering she hurt her friends. Yeah.
Yeah. And it will say Pinkie Pie and Rarity. Not the other. because it's never in this episode. Another way.
About the power ponies there.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, about the power pony. What do you like about that?
Yeah, the thing I like about that is the lesson it gives.
Yeah.
Just if you sometimes believe that you are useless or worthless just because
you not can do so much.
Yeah, that doesn't mean you are.
Exactly.
Because that's maybe all the time not how your friends sees you, but how you see yourself.
Exactly.
And your friends are always there for you.
We have a very good example on that. We have a very good example of that. I will not say the name of it, on her or him, but very close to us, we have a friend. Actually, hen, is Swedish word, was very depressed. Depressed, yeah. But we help hen.
The person,
yeah, the person, to see himself, or see herself. And for glad to us, to glad us, hear the person, be more happier, more initiative, and everything around the person. Just go up, not down, uphill, so I say.
Yeah.
So I'm very glad for that, and the person knows it. We are happy for
yes.
that.
And we'll always be here.
Yeah, exactly. And because of that, the fandom of this My Little Pony Friendship with Magic is good. For everybody helps each other.
There are 2 good songs.
Yeah.
To reflect that. One is from the show, The True Friend.
Yeah, True Friend.
And also, I think the song Lean on Me is called.
No.
I don't remember the...
I think Jimmy, the artist does the video. It doesn't matter with Dirtby, you know.
No, not that one.
Not that one.
It's a song called Lean on Me, but I don't remember the artist.
Okay.
It's
because I have another song. It's a fandom video.
Yeah, that's also... Yeah, that song is also a good reflection of that.
I can see if I can find it. I have it on my...
Isn't it great to be different?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's great to be different. And that song is very good to hear. Because if you are different, that's a better person you are. For if you would just like me or my friend or somebody else, if you exactly want the same person, you're not unique.
You're not yourself.
Exactly. You're not the star in the heaven, you know.
If you just be yourself, everything will be much better.
Yeah, and you can be a star.
And those who can't accept that aren't your true friends.
No, exactly. Just what my old grandma always said to me, is that if you can count your friends on your hands, you are the richest person in the world. He said, she means that you can have thousands of friends, and if you can count the real friends on your hand, you are rich. It doesn't matter if there are 2 or 3 or 5. That will say it's the real friends to you. They will say help you when you in the most
dire moments.
Yeah, exactly. Just in the episode that Pinkie Pie think that they don't want to be with her anymore. when you are in that position and your friends are really there for you, they are real friends.
Exactly.
I have a real friend here, beside me, doesn't do my podcast with me.
As well do I.
Exactly. Without him, I never do that podcast. Because I can't the computer. No, I can the computer, but all the technique around it, I can't. So, thank you him, I can do it.
And thanks to you,
Yeah,
this is a podcast.
yeah, exactly.
If it was just me, then it wouldn't be the podcast it is.
No.
It may be, if I haven't met you, if I even had started a podcast, it wouldn't be about MLP. Because if I haven't met you, I wouldn't become a brony.
No, exactly. Wait a second. Maybe I can come to be a brony. Maybe, and we have meet each other in the fandom.
We never know.
We never know. But see if you have be a brony. Without my help. But you will not be so that happy that you are today. Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. We will never know.
We never know.
Because the past is in the past.
Yeah. The past is the past.
And the future is now.
Now, exactly.
Or no. The present is now and the future is what you make of it.
Exactly. So whoever what just happened on the back, forget it. Not forget it, exactly. All of it.
But don't dwell on it too much. Because it's nothing you can change.
Exactly.
What's done.
Exactly.
What is done
and
is
what
done.
you are doing now, you can change your future. And to our friend here, some meet us because of the fandom, is very much more happier now. And I can say that I'm more happier now.
Because he's happy.
Yeah, exactly.
Happiness spreads like fire.
Yeah, exactly. I can say on my own that I cannot take the all credit because of helping him. Even if he say that much more from the help from me and from another friend, I cannot take the whole credit, and he can neither take the whole credit. We all have worked together to take that person to that he is today.
It's a team effort.
Exactly. But because of that, we like to be a fandom of this community. We can say that we are a fan in the community, and we're also a fan of the community. Yeah, this sounds weird, but it is on this way.
It is what it is.
Exactly. Yes, I have talked very much now. I don't know how much time we have left.
We have a little bit left.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Any other way, I will say, so all body out there. And even you maybe will say something?
Yes. Talking about the friendship stuff here.
Yeah.
If I haven't became a brony since, or not since, the recent stuff that happened in my life, I probably wouldn't have taken it so good as I've taken it now because of all my friends and my interest in the fandom and stuff like that. I have all you guys to thank for that, because if I haven't had all of you, I possibly wouldn't have taken the recent stuff so good as I have taken it, because I have you guys to lean back on.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I said. We are here to help our friend out. Other word, I will say that is very close now to our Horse and Hoof Day.
Yes.
Another way we can say the Horse Day,
AKA Valentine's Day.
yeah, Valentine's Day.
Human
I forgot the word. I mean Valentine's Day and say on the Pony Way, Arsenhoof Day.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
But anyway, take care of each other and be lovely to each other.
Yes. And if you would like to be so kind, you who listen to this podcast, if you would go into our profile here on Spreaker, or if you are listening to this on YouTube, you can go on to our Twitter. It's at Trevannerpod. We have it on our Spreaker profile. I think on YouTube there is a link, since it's automatically put up on YouTube by Spreaker. You can go into our Spreaker profile and write to us on Twitter what you think that maybe we can do better, or what you think already is good on the episode. If you like us to bring up certain topics, if you have some suggestions that we should do or stuff like that, I don't know. Just get out there and give us a review, so to speak.
Exactly. And hopefully we'll come out and have the podcast live somewhere in another way. And if you're driving car, I will say now there is in Sweden.
Yes.
And or in Europe.
We will see.
We will see. No, we will not. We will see. We're gonna do it.
Yes, we're gonna do it, but we will see when it's happened.
Yeah.
When it happens, but
I can say like this: you maybe not will miss us.
No, maybe not. But it will be possibly next year.
Yeah,
sometime.
Possibly next year. And we are on the way that we will do it.
Yes.
And of course, it's a little bit about money. And we will come to that state that we come out and see.
Yes. Speaking about money, we are maybe considering starting some type of account.
Yeah.
That if you are that kind of person that wants to contribute to our development as a podcast, we will sometime in the future, we aren't certain of when, but we will try to get up an account on, I think it's called, what's the site now again? Some kind of fundraising website. I don't know what the name is right now, but we will keep you posted on the on our Twitter page about that information.
Yeah, and in the future we'll change the name.
Yes, it will be in the near future. Yeah. Actually.
Yeah.
Possibly next month.
Maybe.
We will see.
We will see.
And we'll keep you posted on that as well. Also on Facebook and Twitter.
Yeah.
Because is such a big topic that it's going to be on both those social medias. But this was the episode 51 this week.
And if you have listened, we hope that you have enjoyed it. And I hope that your day or night or evening or morning, whatever you are, and listen to that, have a good night or day or what you know are. And even we say gladly, we hope that you for a happy Valentine's Day.
Yes. Happy Valentine's Day.
And hoof a harsh.
And have a great weekend. And a great rest of the week.
Yeah.
Till the weekend. But it was nice of you who listened to us. We thank you very much.
Yeah, and that I should have the what can we call Tålamod.
Patience
To listen to us in over 2 hours.
2 hours, yes. And if you would like, either on YouTube or Spreaker, please leave a like and a subscribe if you enjoy this podcast.
Yeah.
And you can write in the comments if you want us to change some things or just how you think of the podcast.
Yeah. Or if you want us to bring up something on the podcast, write to us. And we will be glad if you have a question even to us. Write it on our page. There will see on Facebook, Free Friends Podcast.
Yeah.
And we so fast we're gonna answer that. Me, I'm working on the day, so I have a little different to answer on the day. But I will try so fast as I can. And my friend here working on night, so he can answer on the night, even on the day.
Yes.
But possibly he some answer. Maybe me too.
We'll see.
We will see.
Currently, I don't have my computer, so I only have my phone as a device. But I'll do my best.
Yeah, and I will do my best.
But thank you guys for listening.
Yeah.
And we'll be back next week.
Yeah, and have a good time.
Bye-bye now. Have a beautiful time. See you next week.
Yes, we do.
Arrivederci.
Adios, amigos.
I'm not happy.